Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and if what I'm wearing looks familiar from the last video, it's because it is actually the exact same day. The last video I gave you a tour of this unbelievable place that I'm staying. This video is going to be about my experience here in Raleigh. So it is currently Sunday night, and tonight I'm really hungry. And when I was checking in, John was kind of telling me about the lay of the land, and he mentioned a sushi restaurant, and then he said something that, well, he said something that hooked me. He said he thinks it's the best sushi on the East Coast. What? That is a bold statement. That I was like, you know what? I'm getting sushi. So I'm actually gonna walk. It's almost a mile. I think it's about 3/4 of a mile to the sushi place. I'm gonna walk. It's a beautiful, beautiful night. Get a little bit of exercise. Go get some sushi. A little bit later, we are gonna go to a brewery, and then tomorrow we're gonna explore more of Raleigh. So friends, Raleigh travel vlog. I cannot wait. A new city, new adventures. This is the kind of stuff I absolutely love. Let's go get some sushi. The walk is going well. You can see the sun is getting lower in the sky. It's actually straight ahead. I'm not gonna lie though, I am out of breath. Like walking almost a mile in like 90-degree weather. Yeah, that's not something I'm used to. We are getting super close, like 300 feet away. In fact, I think it's somewhere up here, although there is a store called Wine Store. That sounds like my kind of place. Ajisai Japanese Fusion and Sushi. That is where we're going. I'm here. I have a seat at the sushi bar, which to me is like absolute heaven. You can see their menu has so much good stuff here. You guys, I'm so excited. And they have like lots of beers, lots of wines, a whole bunch of sake. I think this a very good choice. I think these are what I'm gonna go for. Actually, this chef's special sushi platter, John told me it was really good. It's 12 pieces of assorted sushi and 1 spicy tuna roll. Oh my gosh. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this through there. I don't know what in the world they are making, but this thing looks spectacular. It's ice and a bunch of sashimi, and it just, there's like flowers on it. I wish I could get a better view of it because the presentation is crazy. Salad is here and it looks amazing. Also, I'm gonna try to show what the people next to me got. I think they might have been the ones with that super fancy dish. It looks spectacular. All right, you guys, it just got delivered and this looks absolutely insane. I'm so excited for dinner tonight. Okay, friends, I've got to say, my review, that place was spectacular. I 100% did not expect to have good sushi in North Carolina, but John hyped it up and it lived up to the hype. So glad, so glad I came here. Now I've got a lift on the way and I'm going to the Raleigh Beer Garden. You guys know my love for beer. This is not just like any normal beer place, because this place is actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most beer on tap under one roof. Over 300 beers on tap. What? I'm so excited. As soon as I read about it, I knew I had to go check it out. So that's where I'm going. More good news. While I was at dinner, I got notification that I've been upgraded to first class on both of my flights tomorrow. The flight from Raleigh to Seattle and the flight from Seattle to Anchorage. What? You guys, sushi, beer, first class. This is turning into a pretty amazing trip. Now, let's wait for our lift to get here. Let's go get some beers. The Raleigh Beer Garden, I have found my place. So apparently they have 3 bars inside. This first bar is like their wine and liquors bar, their wine and spirits. So no beer at this bar. I like the Christmas colors though. Very cool. And then back here, there's a bar with local North Carolina beers. That's where I'm heading. And then upstairs is their bar with all of the other beers. But let's go have some local North Carolina beers. All right, you guys, I'm officially in heaven. Look at all of those taps back there. And it's super quiet in here. I'm really excited. They do beer flights, which you guys know I absolutely love. So it looks like you get 4 beers per flight. And all up here is their menu of local beers. Now I just have to figure out what floor I want to start with. So I was sitting at the bar, kind of looking at the tap line, and I looked right above, and there is those Guinness certificates I was telling you guys about. Also, I love how clean the back of the bar looks, even with all the beers on tap. How they have it organized looks so nice. So I'm stepping outside for a second, and you can hear a very different vibe outside, although I think a lot of the music is coming from next door. But check out back here, you guys. They have an entire garden area. The guy here told me that they actually have like 8 different bars that they serve from. So this is like their garden. I love the bistro lights over here. You can see they have like 3 different levels here at the Raleigh Beer Garden. It is a Sunday night, so it's not very busy, obviously, but I imagine on Friday and Saturday nights, this place is packed. They actually have an old Airstream down here. Holy cow, look at this. They have all sorts of picnic tables. You can come out here and sit. It's like everywhere you turn, you find another area. This is so cool. Well, it is a little bit later, not too much later. It's only about 10:30, 11 p.m. and I'm actually walking back to the place that I'm staying. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it a night. I will pick the vlog up tomorrow as we go out and explore more of Raleigh. And just like that, we're back home for the night. Good night, friends. Good morning, friends. You guys ready for a day in North Carolina? I know I am, so I'm gonna go finish my coffee and then we're gonna get going. While I certainly am excited to go get my day started here in Raleigh, I am a little bit sad because I'm checking out of the store, and this place has been amazing. You guys saw my last video where I kind of gave you a tour of it. I did not want to get out of that bed. That bed was absolutely spectacular. So even after a night stay, this place, it's absolute perfection. But my time here's come to an end. Got to get the day going. Let's check out and head on out. So I just said goodbye to John, the owner of the store here behind me, and super nice. He's actually letting me store my bags here because my flight doesn't leave till like later today, and so I don't want to walk around town with my bags. So he's like, just leave them here, keep the house key, just drop it off when you get done. So my bags are there, so I don't have to lug them around town all day, which is amazing. And now I just get to go out and explore. The first thing I need though, I need to find something for breakfast. I found a place called the Flying Biscuit Cafe, which is about a 13-minute walk away. So I think that's the plan for this morning. When you're visiting places that are a different climate, especially a hotter climate than what you are used to, which obviously North Carolina is for me, I like to get out and do any like walking and stuff early in the day or later in the evening. So I figure I'll walk to breakfast, and then during the heat of the day a little bit later, I'll just like take Ubers and Lyfts around. But it is nice to get out and start my day with a little bit of a walk. I love the look of brick, but I really love the look of like whitewashed brick. You know, brick is something because of the temperature that we don't see a lot of buildings in Alaska with, or really any buildings. This is the kind of area Sherri would for sure stop, take pictures of these little pink flowers down here, lots of pictures of these yellow flowers. We would be here for, oh look, a butterfly. We would be here for several minutes waiting for Sherri to get photos. Here we are at the Flying Biscuit Cafe, and the first thing I see is a wall that says hand out happiness. Yeah, I can definitely get behind this place. We have about a 20-minute wait for breakfast, but I found this place right next door, Antiques Emporium. You guys know that is my kind of place. Actually, it looks like we have 2 antique stores. There's Cheshire Cat and Antiques Emporium. Cheshire Cat sounds more fun. Let's go check it out. Plus, if that's their logo, yes. Oh man, I'm not sure I have enough room in my suitcase to be here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. I want this set so bad. I definitely couldn't get that home today. Although I do only have 1 suitcase with me, so I could buy this sweet vintage suitcase for only $25 and just fill it up with cool stuff to bring home. I just got to one of the vinyl sections, and the first thing I see is this Winnie the Pooh vinyl. That's so cool. I don't think we have any Winnie the Pooh vinyl at home. Unfortunately, that's gonna stay here. I love this. This is cool. Obviously not an antique, but they have this like Raleigh design. They have it on stickers. They have little note cards, mugs, and prints. That's fun. Did not expect to see something like that here. I just got the text message from the restaurant that I'm next in line, so abandoning my antique search to go get breakfast. Just sat down, gave me my menus, and I want to show you guys the giant Be Nice sign on the wall. Be nice there, pay it forward. Yeah, this is my kind of vibe, for sure. Now they do have a full bar breakfast with things like Bloody Mary, ooh, the Super Bacon Mary. Lots of good things on there, but breakfast is definitely what I'm here for. And I looked online and the reviews were, honestly, the reviews were amazing. So I don't think I can go wrong. Oh my gosh, that bar in the back. How am I gonna decide? Well, I tried to order a biscuit with my breakfast and she told me that every order gets a biscuit automatically. What? So this is a biscuit with a cranberry apple butter. I'm so excited to try this. My breakfast got delivered. Scrambled eggs, their chicken, sausage, bacon, grits. But you guys, this is raspberry or French toast topped with like a raspberry cream. Oh my gosh. All right, that breakfast was amazing. I actually think the best thing I had was that biscuit. Holy cow. It was like perfectly buttery and salty. Amazing. But now I've got a lift on the way to take me to our next stop for the day. So my next stop is actually one that I'm really excited about. Let's talk for a minute about Raleigh. So when I got here yesterday, I was with a couple coworkers and we actually went and did one of the museums downtown. And I'm bummed because all the museums are closed today, being Monday. But Raleigh has a number of amazing free museums. I wish I could take you guys there, but the one we went to yesterday, I think it was the Museum of Natural Sciences, was spectacular. So today, not doing museums, but there was a place that I wanted to come to, and it's where I am right now. It's called Pullen Park. And Pollen Park was actually the first public park in all of North Carolina, and it is the 5th oldest operating amusement park in the United States, and like the 16th or 18th oldest in the entire world. Now, when you think of amusement park, I don't want you to think of like Disneyland, right? This is the kind of amusement park that existed when Walt started to dream of Disneyland. So I'm really excited to go look around. Let's go check out Pollen Park. I love that when you get here, one of the first things you see is like the little train tracks. I do think that Pollen Park actually has a train that goes all around the outside. They have the little Pullen Cafe right here. Obviously things at the cafe, food and drinks and stuff, do come with a cost, but the park itself is free just to come and walk around. We just ate, so we're not gonna get food now, but we may come back and check it out later. But this building right across from the cafe looks like an information and ticket center. Let's go check it out. So just kind of looking around in here, and they actually have ornaments. You guys know how much I love getting Christmas ornaments when I travel. One of those might have to come home with me, but also postcards. They have like carousel postcards, and the one that they have is a cat with a fish in its mouth. I definitely need to send a few of these. That was a cute little welcome center, only a few things for sale. But now, heading into Pollen Park. It's really cute. There's a lot of open green space. You can see it looks like a little stage over there. Just lots of beautiful green plants. And right over here, I'm excited because this is the carousel. And I might be a 41-year-old man, but I still love a good carousel. They have a little sign right outside that talks about the 1911 Denzel Carousel. So cool, 1911. Let's go in and take a look. Look how fun this is. So now we need to find the cat that has the fish in its mouth. There it is right there. That's the one that's on the postcards we bought. Oh my gosh, I love this. There's all sorts of different animals. There's ostriches, there's a reindeer, horse, there's pigs, the tiger, and all of the artwork above. How cool. Carousel just stopped. Now we're able to get a good look at these pieces. And they are really pretty. I love it still has like the wooden floorboard. These are so cool. And it's in really good shape too. A lot of times you see like old carousels and it looks just kind of junky, like really beat up. Not this one. It is amazing. How beautiful. You know, I love old amusement parks like this because when I'm at a place like this, especially near a carousel like that, I think about places like Griffith Park where Walt Disney got the inspiration for Disneyland, sitting and watching his kids on a carousel, probably very similar to that. There's not a ton of rides at places like this. There's the train, there's the carousel, there's some like paddle boats, there are a few different things, but largely it is a place for families to come and be together and enjoy activities outside. And I don't know, it feels very nostalgic being a place like this, and I'm loving it. Speaking of nostalgic, there's a plaque right here and a sculpture of the Andy Griffith Show. Look how cool this is. Also, the detail in the face, before I even saw the plaque, I knew who that was. See, this is what I mean, just like nostalgia at its best. You can see they have this really pretty lake over here. There are the paddle boats. Now, they're actually not currently operating, but normally you could rent them, go out, enjoy a day, just kind of paddling around in the beautiful weather. I really wish I would have brought my film camera with me today. There are some places here that would have been amazing. Black and white film photography. But I left it back at the place I stayed last night. That's okay. I just looked down in this little pond and I noticed there's a bunch of fish. What? How cool is that? There's so many different garden areas and just open green areas like this that you come upon. And the flowers here are just so beautiful and so colorful. What an amazing park this is. If I lived in Raleigh, I would be here all of the time. So all of the tickets for the things they have here are for sale online now. But here's the price of them. So if you're wondering the train, it's one ticket and it's $1.50 each. Carousel, one ticket, $1.50. The kiddie boats, pedal boats, that is pretty amazing. $1.50 for each of those. And you can see when you get here, they have this QR code that you can scan to purchase your tickets online. It is hot out, so I think I'm gonna get something to cool down. You can see they have different local things here. I'm interested in these Loco Pops from Durham, flavorful popsicles. Let's see what they have. I got a cookies and cream Loco Pop, kind of fun. They have a local popsicle place, that's cool. A bottle of water because it's warm. And I'm gonna sit out and write some postcards and try to mail those later today before I leave. I got the cookies and cream Loco Pop, and I want you to look. There's a whole Oreo in the top. I'm not mad about that. All right, friends, my popsicle's done, my water's done, my postcards are filled out. So I think my time at Pullen Park has come to an end. I just called a Lyft. It will be here soon to take me to the next stop. I'm so glad I came here while I had a free day in Raleigh. So here I am in downtown Raleigh, just got dropped off, and the first place I'm gonna go, drop these off, and then I can do some exploring. Because right over there is the state capitol building, and I want to go check it out. Look at what I see right across the street. The website mailbox locate comes through perfectly and leads me right to a mailbox in downtown Raleigh. Now, back to the state capitol building. Right out here we have a historical sign that says the state capitol built in 1833 to 1840. The first state house was built here on the site in 1796, but it burned in 1831. So the first state house burns down and they build this state capitol. I just love state capitol buildings. You guys remember from our Boise vlog recently, we went and took a look at the Idaho state capitol. You can see lots of statues and monuments around the entire capitol grounds. This is kind of fun. I mean, just everywhere you look, there's more of them. We have this George Washington statue right here, and then right next to it on either side are a couple of cannons, and this is kind of cool. It says these were bought in France, mounted in 1778. I just find state capitol buildings so pretty. I love, love, love the columns. I love how each state capitol is different. And then just so you know, if you visit Raleigh, like where the museum kind of district and area is, the couple biggest museums are actually right there. So you have the state capitol right here, and literally right behind it, or in front of it I suppose, are the museums. Wait. So even though the museums are closed, they do have a lot of things outside, just kind of info plaques. And then one thing I really like is planted outside of the North Carolina Museum of History. They have all sorts of different flowers and plants. Like up there they have tobacco, just different things that would be grown in the area. So even outside, really pretty if you can't go inside. Here's a map of the downtown Raleigh area so you have a little bit better idea. We are currently in the Capitol District area. The state capitol where we just were is right here, and I'm walking over to the executive mansion, like the governor's mansion. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. I don't have any plans or things to do specifically. This to me was basically just like, just get out and walk, get out and explore the city, get out and get some fresh air. One of the things that I really like about Raleigh, it's actually known as, I think, the City of Oaks, and so it's really green. There's lots of trees. It really is kind of a beautiful city, so I'm really enjoying just being outside and enjoying it. Here we are outside the executive mansion. Work started on this in 1883, which is super cool. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to get very close. Gonna have to look through it here, through the gate, but still, this place is absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful that is. I have been inside the governor's mansion of Alaska, and I've gotta say, this one's much nicer. Walking back through downtown and I came across this lava jump. Look how fun this is. I've never seen this before. So my guess is you're supposed to try to jump the lava. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. That's not gonna happen, so I'm just gonna walk through the lava. Okay, my next stop might be my last one in Raleigh because, well, it's getting a little bit later and I'm gonna eventually have to go get my bags and go to the airport. But you guys, I'm in North Carolina. And one of the things North Carolina is known for is its barbecue. I love barbecue. I haven't had it yet since I've been here. So I'm gonna end my trip to North Carolina by going to the Pit here in Raleigh. It is one of the most famous barbecue places here in Raleigh for sure. Someone from the Pit won on Throwdown with Bobby Flay. They beat him in a rib challenge. It has been on Man vs. Food. It's been on the Today Show. It has been on all sorts of best of lists. And I figured, you know what? What better way to end my first trip to North Carolina with some good North Carolina barbecue. So that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. The Pit Authentic Barbecue. Here we go. Here's their menu. Carolina barbecue primarily is all about the hog. So you can see pulled pork. They do have like a beef brisket. They've got some turkey, a barbecue chicken, Carolina style ribs. They got some baby back ribs. Oh my gosh, what in the world am I gonna get? I feel like I should get one of the combos to be able to try as much of the different meat as possible. I just ordered, and she just brought me a biscuit and some hush puppies and some butter. I got a sweet tea. You guys, I am living my best North Carolina life right now. My food just got here and it looks crazy. I got the double combo. So I got chopped barbecue, I got ribs, I got mac and cheese, I got fried okra. I'm still working on my biscuit and hush puppies. Oh my gosh, so excited for this. And just like that, my time at the Pit is done. Let's talk about it. I love fried okra. I don't get fried okra very often in Anchorage, Alaska, so it was really good to have it here. Mac and cheese was okay, ribs were good, chopped barbecue was good. Here's what I gotta say though, I gotta brag on my friends. If you've watched our channel, you know that our friends Ben and Amanda are opening up Expedition Barbecue, which is a food truck up in Alaska, and Ben has done a ton of work with some of the best minds in the barbecue world. He is putting in the reps like crazy. This place, really well known. Like, it beat Bobby Flay. It's on all sorts of lists. I would rather have Ben's barbecue. Like, and that's not just because he's my friend. I genuinely would rather have Ben's barbecue. In fact, this kind of puts it into perspective to me just how good Ben's barbecue is. Now my lift is on the way. I'm gonna go back to the store, I'm gonna get my bags, and then we're gonna head to the airport, and I'm gonna keep vlogging. I thought about ending the vlog, but I thought, you know what? There's a couple things I wanna show you. We're gonna go check out the American Airlines Admiral Club at the Raleigh Airport. I've never been there before. I'll bring you guys along to show you. And then our flights to Seattle and to Anchorage later tonight, we actually got upgraded, and so I wanted to show you guys kind of that whole experience on Alaska Airlines first class all the way to Alaska. So we're gonna show you kind of the entire travel back home as well. Man, what a good first trip to Raleigh This has been also like more brick buildings. I love this. Well, I picked up my luggage. I got a bottle of water from John here at the store. I said my goodbyes. I got my Uber called. I got my backpack on. It is about a 30-minute-ish ride to the airport. So I'm gonna get the AC turned on in the car as soon as the driver gets here. And let's get to the airport and start our journey back home to Alaska. Looks like my Uber is just pulling up right now. Here we are, RaleighDurham Airport. I got my luggage dropped off. I'm all checked in. Now, gonna head through TSA, go through security. Fingers crossed this doesn't take too long. Raleigh's a really pretty airport. There's lots of art and stuff. I love all of the wood, like the exposed beams up top. Definitely did not expect it to be such a nice airport. And just like that, through security, you guys, that probably took like 3 minutes, maybe. It was so fast. Admiral's Club, this is where we're headed. Here we go, excited to check it out. Here's the lounge. You can see we have some tea, we have some water, some coffee, some hot tea. Of course, we have drinks and stuff. Looks like we have food over there. We'll go check that out. Lots of nice seating here. It's actually a pretty nice lounge. For the food, we have cookies. Ooh, we have marshmallow treats, yum. You can see we have Mike and Ike's. We've got some snack mixes, hummus, veggies, fruits, cheeses. Oh, nice little Greek salad. Some fruits over here. And then it looks like the Italian wedding soup. Oh, delicious. And then a vegan chili. Good selection today. And back here in the corner is the quiet room, which I actually may camp out in. There is nobody back here. And it might just be a nice quiet space just to hang out and relax. I've got about 2 hours until my flight board. Well, my time in the American Airlines lounge has come to an end because we have to get down to the gate. We are at gate C7, which is actually the one right up here on the left, so a short walk to our gate. Well, this is lame. I got up to the gate and they said I'm no longer in first class because we changed airlines or airplanes, and this is like a smaller airplane with smaller first class. Back in coach. Lame. I was looking forward to first class on the long flight as well. Plus, I didn't eat in the airport because I thought I'd get a meal on the flight. First world problems. I was gonna go to the Alaska Lounge here in the Seattle airport, but I'm super hungry, and so honestly, I need to find a place for dinner. So, we're gonna find a restaurant and actually have a real meal in the airport rather than just some snacks in the lounge. So I'm at this little food court area. There's like a salad place down there. I think there's an Italian place. There's a fish and chip place over here. I think I'm going Italian. All right, you guys, dinner is served. Basically what I got is just like pizza crust, garlic sauce, and cheese. And I got some crushed red pepper flakes and a bottle of water. It sounded good. And just like that, dinner is finished. Well, I made it to my gate C3 here in SeaTac, and so far I'm still in seat 4A for first class. Fingers crossed. Yeah. That actually happens this flight. Last flight, then I'm home. All right, here we go. We got our boxed water, our Cheryl wipes. Well, off the plane, not in Anchorage, still in Seattle because we had a mechanical issue. So we are switching planes, walking over to the new gate now. We were originally leaving out of gate C3, now we are leaving out of gate D3, which will be just right up here. So apparently there was an issue with one of these sliding windows in the cockpit. It wouldn't close. So they had mechanics come over and look at it, couldn't fix it, so switching planes. Airplane number 2, let's hope this one works a little bit better. back in Anchorage. Thank goodness. I got my bags from baggage claim. I have my lift on the way to take me home. It is, well, I never know what this time of day. Is it late or is it early? Tell me in the comments below, what is your cutoff? Like, is it 4 a.m.? At 4 a.m. it stops being late and starts being early. Is it 3 a.m.? I want to know. But friends, that's where I'm going to end the vlog. I'm just going to wait here for my driver to get here. I'm going to go home. I'm going to give Sherri a kiss. I'm going to give Missy a scratch. And I'm so happy to be back home in Anchorage. What a great trip it was to North Carolina. My first time ever in that state. And I know I didn't get to show you guys kind of what I was down there for, my work stuff. It wouldn't have been appropriate for me to vlog all of that. But I am glad we got to hang out together in Raleigh. Wish I would have had more time there. It is definitely a city I would like to go back to. It's a city I'd like to go back to with Sherri for a couple reasons. Number one, she loves museums, and I'd like to tour more of their, like, that amazing museum scene. I totally did not expect that. Number two, the food was really good, and so I'd like to go back for that. Number three, the store. I want to go back and stay at the store with Sherri. That place was just spectacular. So, friends, a Raleigh travel vlog, a getting home travel vlog. My flights were pretty good. I slept for a little bit on this last flight, maybe an hour or so. But honestly, mostly, I'm just ready to be home. I feel just tired, just kind of exhausted after just a really, really long day. But friends, I love you. Thanks for following along on all of my travels, all my adventures. Glad to be back home in Alaska, and you guys will see some more Alaska vlogs here soon. Alright friends, we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.